Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Okay. Just this little contraption I have like a whole charger thing set up and a stand here. There you go. Oh no. I'm super snagged. Super snagged. But where'd I break off? Let's see here. I guess I can retie it for you guys. Show you guys how to retie. Alright, there you go. There we go. I'm pretty proud of this little setup. I have the phone plugged in and charging, and I have this little stand that I can put you guys on. I just snapped off. I let my line go when I was setting all this up. I did not lose my float though, so that is the most important part here. How much tackle do I take with me usually? I'll show you here quick in a second. I'm gonna have to retie anyways, so I might as well show you. Hey, how's it going? I'm out here with Aaron, who's right there. He's actually still fishing. Hi, Brian Beck, Mr. Steelhead God. Yeah, let me puff this out. I'll show you guys. Cool water floats. Hashtag cool water floats. Hashtag still haven't lost the one you gave me. Don't know how. Let's see that chat. Oh, there you go. Last time I was this early, there was ice. Oh, nice. I was there a couple days ago and there was ice, unfortunately. But the sun is setting here. We're not going to stay on for too long because we actually hiked in here into the forest. And I don't know my way out if I can't see. So we're not going to stay on for too long. I'm going to tie up, do a couple drifts, and hopefully quickly catch one. We were here. Let me get this whole tying thing started. So like I said, I still have my float, I still have my weight, so I need a swivel, leader, and bait. So these are my floats. These are all the floats I bring with me. I have a couple more in my like storage, I guess you could say, but I bring these with me. And then we have a fly box, and then we have a bead box. And then last thing is my terminal tackle and my shocks. And then everything else in there is just camera gear, which is actually pretty heavy, unfortunately. I could get away with probably a smaller bag, but I do have to carry my camera gear somehow. So let's quickly rig up here. So we started off the day at a different creek. We just got here actually. And oh, don't. So the first hole we go to, the wind like blows a little bit, and I get this like whiff of fish, like a fish that was like a salmon dead on the shore, right? And I'm like, there's no way, right? They're not like spawning yet or anything like that I know of. So like they shouldn't be like, you know, dead or anything. Like, I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, so I got this whiff, and like we only stayed at the pool for maybe like 15 minutes and we left. And we go down to the next pool and there's a fish laying there. Like a female laying there. Literally caught that morning. We didn't get out till like lunchtime. Literally caught that morning, and or maybe the night before, the day before, fresh. Like so fresh. I could take a picture with it and you guys would believe me, it was live. So we see that fish, and I noticed, or Aaron noticed, that it was milked. So like all the eggs were like squeezed out of it, kind of deal. It wasn't like it wasn't cut open, but it was thin. Like like someone caught it, took the roe out, and you know, left it there, right? One sec. So we fish that pool, no fish, and we move on to the next pool. And next pool, guess what? Another dead fish. And in that pool I actually met this line. This knot didn't cinch. This is what happens when I don't focus. I can't cinch my knot properly. I gotta snap that off. What's my favorite knot? My favorite knot is the 3 tag end knot. Gerald Swindle ties it. Seabass taught me it. Aaron ties it. Everyone, pretty much I fish with ties it. It's what I just attempted there, and I didn't cinch it properly. But back to my story. We see another fish. Like, this one was like fresh. Like, this one I could have literally held up for a picture. The only thing is a seagull got to it and poked its eye out, but this one was like fresh fish. And it was a pretty decent sized one. Like, they were all pretty decent sized fish. And so we were fishing there, and a girl and a guy walk by, and they were fishing. She had a spinning setup, and she recognized me as Ladybass, and she kind of got to talking a little bit, and she was saying how they were obviously out before us, how she found those fish floating in the water, not floating in the water, like they were like slightly in the water, I'm assuming, and throughout the day she pulled out 6 dead fish that were milked. 6. I only saw 3, I believe. No, we saw 4. But there were 6 dead fish. Every pool we went to smelled like dead fish. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty nasty. I've seen like, I don't get it, but I've seen like 1 or 2 milked and left there, or zippered and left there, but 6, literally 1 from each pool, was taken out. And we didn't catch any fish. I haven't seen a live fish today yet. I've only seen dead fish. I think she said she caught 1 small one or something like that. We saw suckers, actually. I lied. I saw a couple suckers, but it was like some black market stuff. Like, it was disgusting. I understand, like, the thing is, like, I don't know. Oh, Aaron just missed one. You just missed one? Yeah. I mean, I understand keeping the fish. Like, sure. Like, I would eat a steelhead. I know people do. The creek we were at was pretty clean, too. But to literally just milk 6 of them and let them, like, let them sit there, like, dead, it's ridiculous. You should see the poachers at night during salmon season. It's ridiculous. Oh, I believe you. I'm assuming, like, the ones I saw, I don't think it was from the morning. They were a little bit, like, more dead looking than from this morning. I'm assuming it was yesterday or last night that these fish were, you know, dead, like milked. It was pretty gross. I mean, if we were there in the morning, we would have seen those fish floating or on the shore. She, like the girl before me that was there, she pulled them out onto the shoreline. But literally, every pool that was, you know, that we fished was, smelled like dead fish and had dead fish, so. So I'm just tying up my leader now. This is 6 pound. This is the new Daiwa Fluoro leader. 100% fluorocarbon. This is my first roll of it, and I really like it so far, actually. So I'm just gonna tie a regular improved clinch here because I want my strongest knot to be the one that's my main line to my swivel. I actually haven't had this knot fail on me either, so I'm not really too worried. Usually when I do snap off, it is at the swivel of my leader. So, Amy, I'm gonna get to your questions here in a quick second. Let me just tie this knot. Any action over there, Aaron? Huh? Are you sleeping? Any action? No. actionless day today. Do I have pink worms? Yes, I have pink worms. Oh, my leg's like shaking right now because it's not on the ground and it's holding up my reel. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, leader's done. Let's stick a bead on. Which one do we do? I'm a much bigger fan of acrylic or plastic, but it's quite deep here. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys have a bead you guys want me to tie on, let me see some of these questions. I can't wait to use the LB Custom Goby this summer. I can't wait to. It's going to be so sick on a drop shot. It's going to be really good on like a Ned style head as well, dragging bottom. I'm pretty excited to use it too. Do I have any pink worms? Yeah, I do. Actually, Aaron has my whole worm bag right now. But yeah, I haven't caught a pink worm yet, but we've caught fish on worms this year. Am I still sponsored by Shimano? Yes. As of right now, yes. I'm actually using out here. I'm sitting in sand, so I don't really want to put anything on the ground, but this is the rod I'm actually using. I've been using this for the past 2 or 3 years now. It's the Shimano Claris 13-foot medium light. It's a pretty soft rod, and I mean, I haven't used it for salmon yet. I don't know if I would. Oh no, there's sand. There's my pouch. I don't know if I would. It'd be a hell of a fight. It'd be a hell of a fight with salmon. But that's currently the rod I have been using. Let's see here. Let's see the water, I'll tell you the bead. Bug, bug, bug. Jimmy's saying bug. I haven't caught a fish on a bug here all year, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I have a roe that I think I'm going to throw. The water, here, let me flip it around for you guys. There you go. So the water's pretty dirty, as you guys can see. It could be a lot clearer. Ooh, there you go. It could be a lot clearer. Where was I? Bead. Bead or bug? Aaron, bead or bug? Bead or bug? What's that? Bag? Aaron says bag. Everyone's saying bug. Okay, I guess I'm tying on a bug. Alright, I'll tie on a bug. Let's go with a bug. Let's put these darn beads away. Everyone's saying, Jimmy's spamming saying bug. I've caught most of my fish on the bug this year, that is true, but pink worm, where was I? Sorry, I'm just checking some of the comments. Bug, 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 bug. Alright, bug it is. Orange works for me. Yeah, Aaron and I caught a couple on like a peach color a couple days ago. I don't even know when that was. I don't even know my days are anymore. I'm stuck at home, so I have no attention. I'm not paying attention at all to like the days or anything like that. Wacky rig pink worm works every time. Pink worm or bug? I think I'm gonna go with the bug. Everyone's saying bug. Just put roe or bug. Black bug. Okay. All right. Bug. 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 No love for the bead. I was using a bead all day because we were fishing pretty clear water, but. Alright, we'll do a bug. Let me just get through these comments here. It doesn't usually take me this long to get ready. I'm just trying to entertain you guys. Where do I fish? Well, I live in Toronto, so I can drive pretty much in any direction and find rivers. So, let's go with my bug books. Actually, this bug box is kind of secret. I can't show you guys because Brian Beck will murder me. Let's see. Should I put some hair on, or should I do like a stonefly kind of deal? I was thinking maybe something like this. So this is option number 1. This is option number 1. Remember this, guys. Option 1. And this is going to be option 2. This is option 2. So these are the 2 options. We're going to do a quick tally here, so comment 1 or 2. I need to get another one out here. 3, not going 3. So 1, option 1 right there, and option 2 right here. 1, 2. They're the same size. One has hair, one doesn't. 1, 2. Alright, let's see here. Oh gosh, this is actually pretty close. Okay, bug with legs, says Jimmy. I kinda trust Jimmy because Jimmy's really vouching for that bug bite. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1. This is pretty close. Everyone, oh. This is pretty close, guys. Should we just ask Aaron? Because this is... oh gosh, alright. I guess we're going with 2. We're going with 2. We're gonna go 2. So this guy is for another day. Because odds are I'm gonna lose it. Two, yeah, we're going for 2. We're going for 2. This is, a buddy of mine actually ties these kite fish. I just got them like a couple days ago. So we're going with 2. This is option 2. Gonna rig her up. I'm gonna have sand everywhere. Henry, I know. I'm trying to make a live stream here. I'm tying up and I will go fish. Today has kind of been like a chill day. I wasn't really planning on filming at all today either. I figured I would film if I'm going out, but today has been a really chill day. Let's tie her up and get to fishing. I did have one bite. I did have one on today. I'm lying. I'm so lying. First drift in the afternoon here. Something just jump over there? There's rippling. Ooh. No self-quarantine. Yeah, dude, I'm alone on the river other than Aaron, and I know, Jimmy, I don't know how to tie a loop knot, so it's not gonna happen. I have been in self-isolation, I guess you could say. Other than, I hate how there's so much hair here. It's so hard to tie a knot. Other than, I've been fishing with Aaron, but I can't get rid of Aaron, so. Exactly, social distancing is fishing. Come here. There you go. "10 push-ups for every catch." Yeah, right. I can do 3 push-ups. Properly. But yeah, no, I did have one on today on the row. Had him on for like, I don't know, 3 seconds, enough to sting him where he wouldn't bite again. But all right, guys, you may actually see me fishing today if I don't get hung up everywhere. All right. Why? Okay. It's gonna be hard for me to answer these questions when I'm fishing, but let's stand up here. Ooh. All right. I am tangled. I need a longer leader. And I'm gonna fish here for a little bit. Alright. It's a pretty short leader, but we'll see. There you go. We'll see. I have yet to catch a fish on a bug here this year. Let me tilt you guys up a little bit here. I want you guys to have a good view. Aha. Or if I can put you guys further away, that would work too. I'll just fish on my knee here. I can cast pretty well, so there you go. All right. Sorry, these comments disappear in like 30 seconds, so I'm more interested in weight than length. It's because I don't really, well, I weigh my bass. I do not measure my bass. I don't know why. I think I've just kind of become accustomed to that. Everyone I fish with goes off weight, so I just kind of always do weight. What do I measure? Oh, there was a splash. There was a duck. You measure lake trout because you don't really want to weigh them. You don't want to hurt their gills or anything like that. Measure whitefish. Actually, I measured a fair bit of whitefish this year. Where did Aaron go? There he is. Yeah, I don't know. I just usually. Where's Seb? I don't know. Seb's in quarantine apparently. Proper float, support cool water. Yeah, I just started using cool water floats this year, and I am very much a fan. Very much a fan. How much does it setup cost? It's actually not that expensive. I don't know how much this Islander was, just because I got it as a gift. Well, it's what, $400, Aaron? Islander. Price of the Islander? I can't hear you. Numbers? Fingers? 4? 5? Apparently 500. Oh, really? Not bad. My mind's doing some heebie-jeebies here. And this rod, I think it's like 200, so it's really not that expensive at all. You know, you can get a CTS custom rod, you can get a kingpin or something, and that will be a good over $2,000 kind of dollar combo. But I actually really like this rod. It is really, really flimsy, but for the fish I catch, which are not salmon, then it's actually kind of fun. It's kind of really fun. I will probably end up upgrading this eventually. So Islander in the US is $425, so yeah, 500 Canadian kind of makes sense. Yeah, you can get so many like center pins used too. I got my very first center pin, my stream side. I got that used off my buddy for like $80, and that got me through 2 seasons. This was, like I said, a gift, so this is a huge upgrade though. This is such a huge upgrade. I love this reel. But you can find them on like Kijiji or like Facebook Market for like a lot cheaper. So it just depends how picky you are with the color. This one is cool because it's the limited edition purple. It's so sick. In different light it looks blue, and I don't know, it's just really cool. Ooh. My reel's not liking all these side casts I'm making. 200 for the rod, then 500 for the reel, yeah. The thing is, like, the difference is with bass fishing though, is like, yeah, you could have a couple center pin setups, but how many do you really need? You could have like I guess a 10 foot for some offshore fishing. You could have a 13 foot, 15 foot, I guess a couple of different powers, like a 2 power and a 3 power, and that's pretty much it, right? There you go. Christian uses an ugly stick, so, and he gets the job done, I'm sure. Matrix. Yeah, Aaron actually has the Raven Matrix on a Raven rod, and that reel's pretty badass. He like sticks it in the sand and puts it on rocks, and it's probably smoother than my Islander, actually. His rod is a boofer. It's a huge beefsteak, though. All over. That's cool. That's cool to hear. Very cool. If you guys have noticed, I don't really tell people where I steelhead fish. You know, just obviously for people that fish there more often than I do. I don't want to blow the spot over. I mean, if you've been there, you probably know where it is, but if you haven't, I make sure that you won't figure out where it is. Am I able to flip the camera? I am able to flip the camera. I don't want to flip the camera. You will not see my float at all because I don't want to move the... Here, I'll flip the camera. There you go, water. I'm gonna cast, maybe you'll see my float, maybe not. There's my float. And I mean, I can't really talk to you guys here, but I've been using my Islander, but I'm thinking about setting my matrix on another rod. Yeah, I mean, why not? Smart decision, all my trips are ruined due to fishing pressure. I mean, the thing is, here, let me flip this over so I can see, or I can see myself, I guess. The thing is though, like, it's a two-way street. Like, yeah, people say don't film there, but you go through their public Instagram and they have pictures of houses, of pretty much street signs. You know, it's a fine line, I guess, but I have been trying to take my, you know, be cautious with it. I've been filming at different angles with the GoPro too, just so nothing is really too shown. You gotta do your own footwork, that's for sure, if you're watching my videos. I mean, like, Aaron and I have been exploring a fair bit here, with the river that's open at least, and we've been doing pretty good, so. That branch, yeah, I know, that branch, everyone knows that branch. I have an Islander too, best reel for the money. I mean, I agree. To be fair, I haven't used anything higher caliber than an Islander, but I don't see myself getting anything else. There are only so many rivers in Ontario. There is a lot of fishable water in Ontario. I mean, you have Lake O, you have Lake Erie, you have north of that. There's just so much water. It just, are you willing to drive? That's the thing, right? There's some rivers that are more accessible to people, but sometimes making that drive is so much more worth it. Raven, I am 6 with a matrix. So that's what you have, no? Aaron's social distancing himself from me. I think he has an IM6 or an IM something with a Raven matrix too. I know where you are. Nice. Nice. Come show up. Come take a selfie. Actually, well, no, not with the virus thing going on, but how many rods and reels do you own? I have one center pin combo. Rods and reels, I'm not really quite sure. I have a lot that just kind of don't get used unless it's like a specific thing kind of deal, right? G-Bay, yeah. Social distancing at its finest, yeah. Hello, John, how's it going? Where do I usually fish? Everywhere. A-Team Fishing, how's it going? Hello, Mark. Yeah, I'm fishing in Ottawa, that's where I am. Since everyone's gonna start naming places. What's your typical summer bass fishing setup? I guess we're getting pretty close to bass fishing, at least for you guys in the States. We don't open till June. For spinning, it's usually a 7-foot medium, medium rod. Mostly Zodiac is what I use, and with a 2500 or 3000 size reel. I have a couple of the CI4s. I like the Nasty a lot. Sahara, actually I've been using a Sahara for a very, very long time. As for, ooh, no, I'm in the tree. I'm here. I had a float drop straight into a tree. As for bait casting, usually like a low to mid 7 foot, medium heavy. That float drop. That was like a weird spot though. I don't know. How tangled am I? There you go. Alright. It's hard to cast from here. Tree. Oh, come here. There you go. Alright. But yeah. I've been getting a lot of requests for rod and reel arsenal, so I'll get that out to you guys this spring. We've been catching bass while steelhead fishing, really? Wow. I'm guessing you're from like Wisconsin or something? Yes, I got a branch. Flashback, will you ever fish the Mojo rig again? That video is actually really popular. I filmed that like a couple, what, 3-4 years ago now? Probably fish the Mojo rig again. That year I was on fire for smallmouth, which is why I was chucking stuff like that, but I haven't really gone on a smallmouth bite like that in a very long time. Jordan, bet, show up if you know exactly where I am. What's your biggest pike? I caught my PB pike last year, 37.5 inches. I worked very, very hard to break that spring, and I could not break it, but it's gonna come. I'm hoping this spring. I kind of had a trip planned to Europe. I don't know if you guys, watch all my live streams, but on my last live stream I mentioned that I had, what time is it? I had have to get going soon. That I had a trip planned to Europe, and well, with the whole virus thing, I don't think I'm going, which means I'm probably going to be here for most of spring and not Europe, which means I get to pike fish a lot more than I thought I would, which means I have a higher chance of breaking my PB. I saw my PB swimming a couple times, but I could not catch one over 37.5 last year. Pin for bass. That's kind of, yeah, I have that as a video idea for the summer. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Even like on a drop shot or something, or having a little fly and just going on shore or casting to shore and getting bass would be a lot of fun. That looks like fly fishing with traditional line. What's that called? This is float fishing. This is a center pin reel. So if you let go of the reel, it free spools, and you use your hand kind of as a drag. There's a clicker that's like a drag, I guess you could say, but you use your hand when you're fighting the fish. So that's what this is called. Any trips planned this summer? No, but I do have a plan to plan a trip this summer. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I was thinking about bringing the pin out ice fishing. Actually, do a lot of fun fighting whitefish, but I never got the chance to do that. It's kind of, hard to plan trips this summer or this winter. Sorry, whitefish for me. I was really, really busy with school. There was like 4 weeks where I didn't go ice fishing at all. I had 9 midterms. I had 5 classes, I had 9 midterms, and they were nicely spaced out where I was just studying straight for 4 weeks, so that really, really sucked. We don't get much ice here, I'm jealous. Actually, well, I mean, I would be jealous if bass were open here. That'd be kind of cool to be able to fish for them, open water in the winter, but let's hug Aaron's float there. I'll keep this going for another 5 minutes. Any last minute questions, let me know. And then we're gonna start heading back because we gotta somehow make it back to the car. Boomtown Games, thank you for the support. Any more kayak fishing planned? If I have time, I'll take the kayak out. The thing is with kayak fishing is I have like a recreational hybrid kayak, and I really don't like taking it out when it's windy. Twitch. I'm twitching. You don't understand, Jimmy, how flimsy this rod is. It twitches by itself pretty much. But I only really like taking the kayak out when there's no wind, because I just don't enjoy myself at all. So I didn't do it last year, I don't think, at all. But I'll do some kayak fishing for you guys. There's a couple like little like ponds / small lakes that are not accessible by car or accessible by boat. Like there's no launch or anything like that. So I think it'd be cool to drag the kayaks out there. The only issue is I would need another person with me to be able to carry the kayaks in. So you pretty much have to bushwhack. So I think that'd be kind of cool to do this year once bug season's over, obviously, because I don't want to do that when there's bugs. Oh, come here. I'm kind of surprised we didn't hook anything here. I don't know why. We need some rain, that's what we need. Where's Aaron? Self-isolation? Yeah, Aaron's self-isolating. He's very focused on the fishing. This is the only spot that so far he's been out fishing me. So I think he's trying to, show me how it's done. I'm trying to get you guys a fish. Don't worry, I'm trying. A couple more minutes on here, because we do have to head back, but I'm trying. We're both trying. I'm gonna stand up and do like an A+ cast here. Oh, my leg is so numb. Let's do that again. It's hard because there's trees everywhere, but there you go. Low power mode, excuse me. You should be charging. Are you guys still on here? Sorry, I'm not sure why my phone's not charging. Alright, well, when this phone dies, I guess we'll end this. Rain's coming tomorrow. Yeah, it's not supposed to rain too much tomorrow, though, that's the thing. This weekend it's gonna pour, which sucks because I was planning on doing some fishing. There's gotta be someone sitting in there. But yeah, it is supposed to rain this weekend, so what you use this is a center pin, it's for float fishing. The steel is higher. Rain coming tomorrow. Yeah. The steel is higher when their rains are below their drop box out. Well, the thing is, the rain, when the water starts going back down after rain, the fish come up, right, through the mouth. So. Oh, A+ cast, let's go. A+ cast, let's go. So I want that rain to come so fresh fish come up. Because right now, I don't, well, there was 6 apparently that were milked this morning, so that guy got to the fish before we did. I'm going to really focus on this drift here because it's a prime cast. I'm not going back on the ice. I'm done ice fishing. So done ice fishing. This is the cast. Yeah, no, this is the cast. I call some bull. Aren't many fresh fish to run, that's it. Yeah, no, you're right. We did have some snow/rain on Monday, but I don't think it was enough. Well, after this weekend, you guys know where I'll be fishing. I have online classes right now, so like, yeah, I do want to keep a schedule, but if I really need to go fishing, I can push my schedule back and do it a different day, because right now I have classes, technically have classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but like this week I did Tuesday and I'm doing Thursday, Friday, right? Is it worth visiting Canada as a tourist for fishing? Depends where you go in Canada. BC, steelhead fishing, I would do in a heartbeat. Here, I guess bass, if you really wanted to, but you're not really missing much other than like, they're not missing much in regards to like if you were to go to Michigan or Wisconsin or something like that. Lake trout would be cool if you want to do lake trout, like Manitoba or something like that. But I mean, Ontario, I don't really think there's much. I mean, I think other areas of Canada have better fishing than Ontario for specific fish, at least. Pike muskie. Yeah. Pike muskie if you really wanted to. I'm just waiting for my float to go. Alright, I'm gonna end this live stream here. If you guys, if I end up catching a fish, you guys will see it on my Instagram, Ladybass fishing. But I think we're going to have to head back here soon. The sun's setting and we're going to lose light here really quick. And I don't think we're going to be having a great time walking in the dark. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little live stream. I'll try to do some more. I'll try to do some more for you guys if I have good reception and have enough data left. But like I said, I will be steelheading a bit more. Obviously, a lot more steelheading videos to come. And I have my Cuba videos scheduled, I think, 3 or 4 weeks from now, after some steelhead videos. So, hopefully you guys enjoy your night, and I'll see you guys in the next one.